Hey everyone, and welcome back to another one of my updates about the Slique and 60 Challenge through Young Living. My name is Steve, if this is your first time checking it out. And for my subscribers and people who have been kind of following along, thank you, welcome back. I really appreciate all of your support. As you can see, the onesie is back. If you're wondering why I'm in my pajamas, quick story. So the gym that I want to use at my work has this like fancy orientation process, and so I can't actually get into that gym, which fits within the hours that I want to work out. And so I've had to find some other things to do in order to make my workouts happen, which included um, trying to make it fit in my lunch break, which isn't really enough time for all the things that I want to do at the gym, or waiting until the end of the workday and then going to the fitness center on campus so I can work out between 5 and 7, which means that I leave work a little late. And then we went to dinner because it's somebody's birthday. And so we went and had a birthday dinner. And then I came home and I had a shower. And so now here I am, super late at night. I'm finally filming my update for this week. Speaking of working out, for those of you looking to get into the gym, I definitely recommend if you go to your local gym and you're looking for some cardio things to do, two things that I found recently that I thought are really cool. One I've known about for a while, and those are the espresso bikes. So they have these biking systems that have like trails and things, and you can really steer. And sometimes they have these games where you can like try to collect dragons or coins. And so it's just something kind of fun to take your mind off the fact that you're pedaling for a long time. You can actually gamify it a little bit. And the other, and I don't remember the name of the treadmill specifically, but there are treadmills that do basically the same thing. But one of them that I found was really neat because it had specific trails for different countries. And so one day I was able to like run 3 miles along New Zealand and see famous New Zealand landmarks, which is cool because I don't know that I'll ever make it to New Zealand. But it's something fun to kind of keep you going, and it feels like you're sort of really running, even though you're obviously at a gym and on a treadmill. Also, speaking of the gym, I just want to do a quick bullet journal update. This is one of the ways that I keep track of all of the things that I want to do. And so you can see here, I think it's going to be reversed, but maybe not. We'll see when it uploads. I did a pretty good job of, I went to the gym every day that I was supposed to according to my app. I drank all of the water that I needed to for the morning and the afternoon while I was at work, which is pretty good. And I took the Slique Citrus Slim almost every day. There was one day that I forgot to take my packets with me to work. Shame on me. But I still had the Sleek Essence, and so that kind of helped me along the way as well. I also promised in the last video that I would try out the Sleek Gum to let you know how that was. And it was a little weird. So the first thing that happens when you put it in your mouth and you chew it is that the like pepperminty outside kind of crumbles away, and so it's a little gritty at first. And so you keep chewing it up. It kind of mixes the minty flavor in with the gum, which is actually like a frankincense resin and some other ingredients. And as you're chewing it up, eventually the mint part goes away, and then you're just left with the frankincense. And so that can be a little weird for people. But I think in general, I think it was fine. It was an interesting taste to me, and I kind of like interesting tasting things. The only thing I would say is that it does get hard really quickly. So after like 30 minutes or so, you're really working at it to chew it, sort of like the gum you would get at Halloween or something as a kid. But it was a little bit tasty and something to do. Um, let's see, what else do I want to? Oh, I do also want to show you. One of the other things that I track in my bullet journal is my sleep. Oop, you can kind of see it on there. Um, just to see if I'm sleeping enough to kind of help my body to do what it needs to do. And some nights are great, and some nights are not so great. So there's that. But I'm still keeping track of it. As far as this week's weigh-in, I'm down to about 222, which is only about a pound and a half less than last week. On the one hand, that's great because that's probably like a more normal amount of weight to be losing versus my previous weeks. But also, I'm doing a lot of strength training as well, and so I imagine that I'm building muscle as well as losing some fat during this challenge. So I'm excited to kind of see where this transformation takes me. That is about all I have for this. Oh, no, I do have one more thing. So also in the description below, I'm going to post a link to my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, I regularly take pictures of the vegan meals that I create that I've been eating during this challenge, but that I also eat during my daily life. And there's some really interesting new recipes that I'm doing that you might want to check out. So as always, thank you for your support. It really means a lot to me, and it helps to keep me going. And I'll see you next week with another update.